Hello, this is Didi from Dubrovnik, Croatia, and the purpose of this video is to bless this endlessly beautiful place to be seen in its depth and wisdom as it is. So we spent the last 7 days in Dubrovnik, one of the most beautiful and historical towns on the Adriatic coast in Croatia. The town, which is sometimes called the Pearl of the Adriatic. And when you make it here, you will see that the name is no over-exaggeration. It's actually quite precise. And as we were granted an extremely hot weather, just the right warmth that you might expect in July, but even a little hotter. Some night it was even like 30 degrees at night and about 36 during the day. So I decided to do a little different sightseeing tour around Dubrovnik. And when my work with tourists from the Czech Republic was over, me and my colleague, we decided that she will walk on the Dubrovnik walls, which is the common way to do that, and I will swim around them. And so you can see what and how I did it. It was very beautiful, very pleasurable. But I should say that it's definitely not an activity for everyone, because clearly the sea is quite wild around Dubrovnik and you can get very high waves. There was a place around the fortress where I was swimming for quite some time, but actually I didn't quite move a bit. So yeah, just to say that it's really not for everyone. But yeah, it was very nice, and it just made me appreciate Dubrovnik even more, because I just love this kind of architecture and the way all these rocky big stones are connected with the architecture of this beautiful place. I only found 2 flaws about Dubrovnik, and they can easily be healed with time, I think. And one is these huge, immense skyscraper-like cruisers, which you can still see around Dubrovnik. It's much better than it was before 2020, but yeah, it still is present. I think it's really much better now, but it can be even better, because I don't think that Dubrovnik really needs this kind of massive tourism. I think it's much more destructive for the place than useful and beneficial, because Dubrovnik has just so much to say that it can simply focus on the quality, fair, slow, luxury, special kind of tourism. And the other flaw that I realized is this massive Game of Thrones pandemia. And it's fine when commercial places are used for this purpose, but I was quite shocked to be visiting Lokrum Island and then this monastery, which is just so very nice and special, and it has a really deep spiritual energy potential for people. So when you come to this place and you become silent, you can really feel so much nice and relieved and touched But then actually you can't really do that because you are surrounded by all these, from my point of view, not quite nicely vibrating subjects. And so yeah, these would be these two flaws that I would like to mention. But other than that, I see Dubrovnik as a place which is just perfect for sustainable tourism, and what I understand as sustainable, because unfortunately people have been misusing this term, is a tourism which respects both local people and tourists, both nature, landscape, architecture, and whatever facilities or kind of services that you might need, so that you satisfied the needs of tourism as such. And regarding what I said about cruisers, my argument is not ecological, nor any other branch that I'm not expert at, but my argument is aesthetics and also philosophy. I believe that people should see themselves as one unit of a huge organism that is called planet and Mother Nature, and not all the time trying to conquer it, dominate it, and make ourselves bigger than we should be, really. So yeah, regards from Dubrovnik. And I must say, I'm really in love with this place, with Dubrovnik and Konavle, and also Pelješac. So I hope maybe we can spend some time together here, and I can guide you through the tastes and smells and secrets of this beautiful place. My original profession is, after all, a teacher of languages. And so I can also teach you the basics of Croatian conversation, and the content of the information that I can provide and is simply life, the art of life, and how it is rooted, of course, in the past, and what are the trends towards future. And most importantly, I'll be happy to connect you with the wild nature of Dalmatia.